Hi, I'm Bettina Wolf and I'm the president of the Young European Movement UK, and I'm just coming back from a panel discussion and networking event on the future of politics in the digital era here in London. I've just been talking to Michael Sunny, CEO at Bite the Ballot, about the campaigns he had been involved in the past on voter registration, and this is obviously something we will be supporting for the upcoming referendum, but more importantly, we will also try to push for a voting right for 16, 17-year-olds as well, as we do believe that the future generation should really have a say in the outcome of what will hugely influence their own future. And for the same reason, I personally do also think that UK citizens living outside the UK for more than 15 years should also have the voting right, which at the moment apparently is not supposed to happen. And I do think that is yet another way to somehow give more weight to the Eurosceptic part, which I think is hugely dangerous. And we've been seeing that development in the UK media as well, where it doesn't seem to be reported in a balanced way on European issues, or not at all. This is something why we have started the Europe at School program, where we go into schools just to have the discussion and ask pupils what they know about Europe and explain the European idea and what EU institutions are about and for, and just have a discussion, and then obviously leave to everyone themselves what they want to make out of that, but at least inform in the first place. I personally don't actually care much as to whether the UK citizens really want to leave the EU or not, as long as they really have made an informed decision, and that is all we want to facilitate now and have been trying to in the past, and obviously now even more so with the upcoming campaign and referendum. And for that, we have been doing the Europe at School program, and if you want us to come to your school, if you're a pupil or a teacher, it doesn't matter, just contact me directly at president@ym.org.uk, and we are very happy to get in touch and come, as we've done around the country in Oxford, St Andrews, Cambridge and London and other places. And also, if you want to get involved, if you're not in school anymore or want to get involved in general, do join us on ClickStart. That's CLIQSTART. If you look for that in the Apple Store at the moment, it's only on Apple devices, but will soon be on other devices as well, just to keep informed on our actions, which we, however, will also try to post on other social media channels we have. Find us on Facebook or Twitter under YEM UK or Young European Movement UK, or in your respective local branch, London, Cambridge, St Andrews, Oxford, Warwick, Canterbury, and other branches we have around the country. Or do contact us if you want to found your own branch. We're working with other pro-European organizations as well to really join forces for the upcoming campaign, and there are exciting times ahead. And perhaps to give a little outlook, have a look now at what Anuja Prasha, MP in this year's UK general election, MP candidate, and Annalisa Piras, director of the Great European Disaster Movie and former president of the London Foreign Press Association, have to say about what is to come, particularly with regard to media coverage and the narratives which are created by them and by us. Enjoy, and see you soon here. Thank you. Bye.
The science of the press. And you know, the rigor of this whole, the Scottish referendum, the polls, and whether we're going to lose Scotland played a huge part in engaging everyone towards the end of the vote. And the same thing has now happened in this election. The fear of Scotland winning over, and you know, we've got this absolute equal sort of balance going on here, has made the people fear and use their vote in a certain way. And so I think we've got to think very, very carefully about the next 2 years, the kind of narratives we're going to create, the way that we're going to use the supposed science. And I'm sorry, I don't mean any disrespect, but the rigor of polls is got to be questioned again and again.
Just if I could add something, of course the referendum is going to be an extraordinary opportunity The problem is that those who want it to be a moment for British people really to understand states and the situation, their fear is that we will never manage to overcome the obstacle. What we are facing in Britain is a country in which for 30 years there's been no correct, proper, impartial information about the European Union. This has been also a responsibility of the political leaders that have neglected public opinion. Could we reverse this in the next 24 months? We should, but we need to work really, really hard.